Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Salute to LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Salute to LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
LT cooking your ass.
LTTV, whatever his channel name is called. I'm sorry for being the dusty. How about that?
If y'all want to keep up with the news and just shit be going on, subscribe to LTTV. That nigga know everything about everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Sentences could reach 34 years in prison. Investigations continue to identify and locate other possible individuals involved in the scheme, as well as to determine if there are new victims.
Where's her ID? ID? Identification. Card. ID card? She's ID card.
ID card.
Man, y'all, why y'all hating on me, bro? Why y'all hating? Just hating.
It's fucked up, but hey, if what happened actually happened, which I think so, I'm gonna be honest, I do. Hey, you're gonna have to get what you deserve, man.
Peekaboo, just a little adorable little thing, right? A little peekaboo.
I'm not baby.
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, let's get right into this one. Okay, so shit's got real for the Passport Bros. Now, it's not just Floyd who's been arrested and facing 30 to 40 years. Well, 34 years to be exact. It's filthy work out here. Now, they have labeled the Passport Bros a criminal organization. They're looking for many others. Let's get into the news report and then we'll do the breakdown. Oh shit, what the fuck, man? God damn it.
Police in Sao Paulo arrested an American man who was sexually exploiting children in Rio de Janeiro. His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo for eating gaming. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed. The operation was carried out by teams from the homicide and push.
Now, this very same video of Floyd being taken out of the building is being covered countrywide, nationwide. We're seeing it on CNN Brazil, their version of ABC, CBS, all their variants. We're seeing it on all the networks. I have some videos here to basically show the evidence behind it. It's pretty crazy. This has blown up the Passport Bros in the most negative way possible, put them on the map in the most filthiest way possible, because he is a child predator, as we're going to get into the details. He has child porn on his phone. It was found. There was a 6-year-old. It's just filthy work, man. And don't listen to Austin when he says say these words out loud. Like, you will get your shit demonetized. I don't know what the hell type of advice he's giving folks. We're going to get into that later.
National Protection Department in support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro days. According to information from the Child and Adolescent Police Station, the American is accused of raping and sexually exploiting several children.
Well, they already said raping, so it is what it is. That's what he was doing. He's being charged for rape and sexual exploitation of children. And as you've seen in past videos, he refused to get the ID. He's like, oh, y'all folks is hating, when the folks in the chat were like, yo, that girl looks very young. She doesn't look like a woman. She looks like a young girl. Folks were questioning him. He's like, oh, y'all just hating. It's like, bro, what the fuck? What do you mean folks are hating because they're trying to make sure that you're not engaging in sexual relations with a minor? Filthy work. That's why they threw this dusty ass nigga in the trunk. They're like, you ain't getting in the back seat, bro. You getting your dusty ass in the trunk.
In conducting their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police
look at this shit.
Found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography.
Child pornography found in his devices. This is indefensible. But for some reason, you have NYC the Future talking about, oh, I just want to tell us, I want folks to see it from a different angle. And what did he do after he had that video? Well, he put it on private. I thought he deleted it, but he put it on private. Folks Folks reacted to it anyway. So the evidence is out there. Folks are running the filthiest defense for indefensible.
Oh! They also seized a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook of a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera.
Why does bro have hand puppets?
And various other telephone devices. At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with 2 minors whiners. During the ride, the man spoke with the children, who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese. The girls couldn't explain how they knew him. That's when the civil police were contacted. On December 18th, the police...
Now, I have conflicting reports about the stuffed animals. I've heard in a report that he had a watch, a hidden camera in one of his watches. And in another report, I seen that he had cameras in the stuffed animals. And then in another report, I didn't see anything about the stuffed animals having cameras. So I'm kind of confused. I had to double check it when somebody asked me a question in Raise chat. But yeah, so I don't know.
Identified a user who had requested another ride with 4 underage girls. During monitoring, agents identified that the American had traveled to Sao Paulo the previous Saturday and was planning to flee the country. This is where the teams established a perimeter to prevent his escape. A temporary arrest warrant was served for the crimes of rape of a vulnerable person and facilitating the sexual exploitation of children. His passport was also seized. The investigation also revealed that the criminal had self-identified as a sex tourist on social media profiles. According to the civil police, Floyd is a U.S. citizen and has a channel on a video platform where he posts videos of himself resisting police approaches and being arrested in...
It's insane that somebody that's a child predator, a rapist, was somebody who was auditing the cops for a living. You were testing the cops, seeing if they were doing their job properly, baiting the cops, auditing cops, reacting to other auditing videos, so you had an entire channel filled with audits. Meanwhile, you're out here perpetrating the absolute filthiest of filthiness.
Various states of his native.
Now, they said arrested at 29, but this shows December 17th, 95. That would make him 30 years old, because if I'm not correct, it is currently the 23rd. It's half an hour to the 24th. And we're in 2025, so he's 30 years old, man.
Country. The foreigner has a criminal record in more than 3 U.S. states for crimes such as resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and assaulting a police officer.
What?
States for crimes such as resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and assaulting a police officer. The combined sentence.
Now, the reason why this video sounds so weird is because it is auto-dubbed. This is not a natural voice.
Could reach 34 years in prison. Investigations continue to identify and locate other possible individuals involved in the scheme, as well as to determine if there are new victims.
Same Nike polo. Filthy work. Bro never changes his clothes.
Letitia Mean is in front of the federal police, which is investigating, right? And his arrest, where his arrest was made. Now searching for other members here in Brazil, because this...
You hear that? Searching for other members there in Brazil. Now, luckily, Jack is remote. So Jack escaped the smoke when it comes to that. I believe he's remote. Man, they are reviewing everybody. Everybody's under review. If you were in Floyd's circle, if you're sending him money, because they're looking at the people that are sending the money, they're investigating folks that are sending him money, financing these trips and these travels. They're listing the Passport Bros as a criminal organization that are sex tourists who also participate in sexual exploitation of minors and rape. And because now Floyd is the poster child, he's the face of the Passport Bros for negativity in Brazil, nationwide. We're gonna get into all the reports. It's bad. It's way worse than anybody could ever imagine. This motherfucker is filthier than Diddy, filthier than Johnny Somali, all these motherfuckers that they're naming. He's worse.
This gang is international, right, Leticia?
Yes, William. And the police also want to know how many victims were targeted by this man, this 29-year-old criminal. The information we have is that he is here at the federal police headquarters in Sao Paulo, an investigation together with the civil police of Rio de Janeiro, because that's where these victims were targeted, right? The first identified victims, which we covered in this report, were alerted to the authorities by a rideshare driver about these teenage girls who were going to meet this man. They said they didn't have much information about him, that he was a foreigner who didn't speak Portuguese, and this raised an alert among the police. At the apartment, our first live report was in front of the apartment, a kind of hotel, a lodging platform where he was staying in Sao Paulo. The police believe that in recent days he had been using this location as an escape route to return to the United States. Everything was very well planned. He already knew when he should post all this so that the police here in Brazil wouldn't find him. According to the investigation, he was even being financed to commit all these crimes here. Now, the objective of the Brazilian police... Do
you hear that? He's being financed to commit all these crimes here. So they're looking into Floyd's... What do we call these? Floyd simps? The motherfuckers that send him hundreds of dollars so he can finance these trips to dust it up and sexually assault women.
Lock his ass up!
Like, get this nigga the fuck out of here, folk. Get him out of here. What do we got here?
I'm getting rich!
Damn.
God damn!
Shout out to Kobe Thanos Tembo with the $10 super chat. Kobe Thanos Tembo says, Floyd equals Austin equals Rello. All evil for all things they have done. Hold up. Can't even see this properly. All evil for all the things that they have done. They are cut from the same cloth. That's why Laustin Holloman Lost in Holloman, was quick to jump on YouTube to put out the fire with a silly PR video. Now, this is the thing about their dumb ass PR videos. Did I just wipe my nose and then touch my face? Nigga. This is the thing about Austin's dusty ass PR video. It's the same thing that Kid Greatness did when Rello was dusting it up and assaulting women in Kenya. Kid Greatness was quick to get on his platform. Kid Greatness, we talking about Bobby. He was quick to get on his platform and talk about, oh yeah, he's doing all these vile acts with women. He's recording them against their will. He's doing these sexual things. He's beating them, blah, 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 blah. We don't co-sign that in Kenya and blah, blah, blah. We don't condone that those type of actions, blah, 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 going in on him. And then Bobby's now booty clapping it up on...
Booty clapping yourself?
Bobby's out here booty clapping it up on, was it Kick? Getting caught recording a woman against her will, getting sloppy toppy. Like, what are we doing out here, Bobby? Same type of business. You reprimand one other passport bro, and then you're dusting it up in your own lane. Folks have not reported on that for some reason. I guess Bobby's a no-name brand and nobody cares. But nonetheless, man, these folks are sick. There was a dude that called in to Razor Ray's stream and almost got the shit shut down because he did a filthy act. While folks are talking about Floyd and the filthy acts of the passport bros, this other passport bro, I don't know who it was because I missed the moment. I just like, where the fuck's Razor Ray's stream? And then they told me in the Discord. And then I banned the nigga that I thought it was him, but I didn't actually get any evidence, so I just jumped to conclusions. I was like, man, get these niggas the fuck out of here. I didn't even see evidence, and I was like, shit. So that's the mess going on in the Discord right now. But nonetheless, man, folks are doing some filthy shit. We don't need these niggas in any of these communities, man. None of these communities. So Austin Holloman threw Floyd under the bus. He aggressively threw Floyd under the bus. We're going to get into that in a second. It's so bad how Austin Holloman threw Floyd under the bus. But they're saying the Passport Bros is a criminal organization. Razor Race pointed out that Austin Holloman and Floyd denounced the Passport Bros about a whole year ago, but they're forever tied to the Passport Bros because you built your brand off the back of the Passport Bro wave. So you cannot ascend to a place and then be like, yeah, no, I'm not a Passport Bro when that's what you're synonymous for. Or synonymous with being a Passport Bro.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Kobe Thanos Tempo with the $10 super chat. You said, got that video of KG with that girl and pass it on to the right people. I'm not playing when it comes to bringing these clowns down.
God damn.
These folks gotta stop doing this. Like, you're taking advantage of foreign people, and this is exactly what's written in the report. The police, the officials in Brazil, they are not playing with these folks. They're doing a thorough investigation, and they're realizing what these folks are doing internationally. Taking advantage of folks, airing these things in countries that they don't see it in. They're not aware that they're online sucking dick. It's like, what the hell is going on, bruh? And that's Bobby. That's the light half of it. Floyd is doing this shit with minors, chest out on YouTube with the minor, refusing to see the ID. She clearly looks like a minor. Folks are questioning him. She refuses to show the ID. He refuses to accept the ID, and he claims that everybody's hating.
The police, the São Paulo Civil Police, and also
Nasty.
the Rio de Janeiro Civil Police, William, is to count the number of victims and also listen to these families, and also we will continue to follow up, William.
Thank you very much for the information.
Okay, so we have some folks that are hard of hearing in the chat. This guy said, how are we blaming... Hold on. How are you blaming all Passport Bros on one sicko dude's actions? You sound dumb as hell. So I sound dumb as hell for reporting what the news article states about the investigation of the Passport Bros. It's not an isolated incident. This is not mere conjecture or speculation. This is reports from the officials in Brazil. They are investigating the Passport Bros as a criminal organization, not an isolated nigga, not just one Dusty. I named an example of Floyd, Rello, Kid Greatness, Austin Holloman, and then this dumbass comes talking about we named one motherfucker, and it's like, bro, did you forget that Austin Holloman was banned from Brazil temporarily? Did you forget that Kid Greatness was, or not Kid Greatness, did you forget that Jay Rello was assaulting women in Kenya on tape? Did you forget that Kid Greatness was violating women's privacy by airing sex tapes on Twitch or Kick against their will? And then Floyd obviously doing the filthiest of the filthy work. So now it's an abundance of folks, and then there's a network of folks that are financing these motherfuckers via super chats to see them crash out by doing vile, heinous acts online, Johnny Somali style, and y'all niggas just cheer because it's entertainment, and then you want to double down on the dustiness. You got a whole Passport Bro app, a network. Y'all ain't paying attention. They looking at you niggas like they setting up a RICO, and you niggas are sleeping. You have dumbass NYC the Future not taking any heed, doubling down like he's gonna dust it up and do the same type of activity. You niggas don't pay attention. Where you niggas raised from? Like I'm just confused. Who raised you niggas, man?
Role, isn't it, when police forces collaborate? That has been very effective, right? Increasingly, Willin and the police are integrated. You see, you start an investigation in one state and finish it in another. This partnership is very important for combating organized crime. As in this case here, he's in jail and can provide information to other criminals who are in Brazil participating in this sex tourism, which is what he even declares himself to be doing on social media, right? Yeah.
So the worst thing about the Floyd story so far, and I'm not downplaying any other part, is that they found out that this 6-year-old that he was messing with apparently was being sold to him by the mother.
Now pay attention to this. A 6-year-old was being sold to Floyd by the mother. This is Austin Holloman. We heard and were introduced to Floyd. I'm saying we. Many of us on this channel at least were introduced to Floyd by Austin Holloman. Floyd, on one of his live streams, I still have it somewhere in my hard drive, was in his car depressed talking about he started being a passport because he was stuck back in America after one of his trips. He wanted to go back out, and he was like, he started being a passport bro because he was inspired by Austin Holloman. He was depressed, thinking about self-deleting. He had the hotline number, the card, and everything. We have the full evidence. Don't let me pull out the goddamn video. I don't want to do it.
I've seen him do it.
He inspired this guy. So we were introduced to this motherfucker by him. He put him on. Now you're not surprised that a mother would sell a 6-year-old to your guy, Floyd, your man, who you were in hotels with, who you traveled country to country with? The fuck are we doing out here? This PR shit to separate yourself for this YouTube shit, this was your man's, this was your friend. Now you're reporting it like, oh, some fella, some passport bro, some dude. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Of the 6-year-old. How fucking sick do you have to be to sell your own child? And this is not a far-fetched story. This type of stuff happens all the time. It's just shocking because it's so crazy when you hear it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, a lot of this is not too far-fetched to hear. I've never known Floyd to do this kind of stuff, but hey, at the same time, the evidence and the stories that they're saying,
not too far-fetched from your mans. Huh. So who is one to say it's not too far-fetched from actions that you might indulge in? Because your mans was, huh, nigga?
Sound pretty much like, you know, they're like, oh, they were going kind of stuff, but hey, at the same time, the evidence and the stories that they're saying sound pretty much like, you know, they're like, oh, they were going to meet up with an older man that didn't speak Portuguese. I'm like, oh, that sounds like who? And then when they showed the cameras and the laptop, I'm like, that is the DJI Pocket 2 and 3, the one that Floyd had both of them. Like, damn, man. I mean, it's fucked up, but hey, if what happened actually happened, which I think so, I'm gonna be honest, I do. Hey, you're gonna have to get what you deserve, man, because that's horrible shit. Shit like that makes the world unnecessarily dangerous, especially for the children.
So hold up. What, did I just back this up? Pause. What the hell?
And because that's horrible shit. Shit like that makes the world unnecessarily dangerous, especially for the children.
Bonita mujer. Bonita.
That's insane. I just forgot which point I was gonna make. That's crazy.
Años. Años? 1. Okay. 1. Okay. She's 18. Yeah, she's 18. 18. So she's grown, guys. Don't.
Now, he's one of these passport bros. I tell y'all all the time, I do not trust these old ass niggas. Floyd's only 30. Still too old to be dealing with anything teenage, 18. Like you should be far from that age, but these folks want to play these type of games. But there's a lot of folks that are 45, 50 years old campaigning for 18-year-olds, talking about they're grown, they're 18, it's legal, we're not breaking any laws. I'm like, folks like you are the folks you need to watch, because you folks are going to other countries where the law of consent or the age of consent is lower and pushing that threshold, trying to get with minors. Y'all are filthy motherfuckers. It's all about the law. It's not, you don't have a moral compass. You don't have your own sense of what is right and what is wrong and what is just absolutely filthy work. These are just a bunch of predators. They're children. They're literally attracted to children. So when I'm looking at this girl, I'm like, you look like a child. Braces and everything. He's talking about, oh, she has tattoos. And I'm like, do you know how many people under the age of 18 got tattoos when they weren't supposed to get tattoos? The fuck are we talking about? That's not proof that she's over the age of 18. The proof that she would be legal age would be the actual ID. But you never show the ID. And even at that point, why are you so attracted to such minors? Talking about, oh, they barely reached the age threshold. It's like, bro, what the hell are we doing out here? Austin Holloman calls him out, because Austin Holloman throws him under the bus, saying every country they left, he would leave all his clothes. He wouldn't bring clothes and everything. And it's like, he's like burning evidence or something. Doesn't want to be tied to certain things. It's like, bro, why? Like, what the hell's going on?
So she's grown.
Whenever you have to justify the age of the woman you're with, oh, she's grown. You have to convince folks that she's grown. This is filthy, bro. 18. It's completely legal. So what I do when I go to countries is we are going off of law. So federal law in the United States, that's what I go off of. Y'all hit the like button, chat.
All right. 18 and up. It's completely legal. She's legal. In Brazil, it's a lot lower to be legal, but we're not doing.
You hear that? In Brazil, it's a lot lower to be legal, and that's where he got arrested for soliciting minors, sexual exploitation of minors, rape, all in Brazil.
Oh, that's nasty. We're not doing no nasty shit like that. We're not on this channel. We're not. So, grown is the only way to go.
Now, when I'm telling y'all that is a criminal investigation, he's grown as though this motherfucking lying ass pedo, pedo ass niggas. Yeah, as I was saying, it's not an isolated incident. This guy is the absolute worst of what's going on with the passport bros that's been discovered. But someone said, I heard Skylar's Discord's being investigated. Yeah, I have a report on that as well. That's what I'm talking about. It's the entire passport bro travel space. They're being investigated. It says, breaking news, Skylar's Discord and website is under investigation by authorities and famed feminist Stephanie Ribeiro from Brazil. Investigation has been ongoing for the last 3 months. For the last 3 months, motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all. They have folks worried right now, talking about, oh, can we go back to Brazil? I'm like, why would you be scared, nigga? What the hell are you doing? If you are a law-abiding citizen going to Brazil to enjoy the country while not doing anything heinous, malicious, filthy, why would you be concerned? Oh, Floyd got hemmed up. Okay, so what you doing, nigga? I'm seeing all these passport bros confused. Like, they're all scared in comment sections, taking heed, talking about we got a nuke dropped on us. I'm like,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm like, is this old nigga talking about they got a nuke dropped on them? I'm like, yo, what are y'all niggas doing? Shout out to Kobe Thanos Temple with, what is this, a $5 super chat?
I'm getting rich.
Now, Kobe Thanos Tempo says, if anyone thinks that this issue isn't being lobbied to your senators and congressmen to shut it down, think again. It's an election year in 2026. Yeah, folks, pay attention. Pay attention.
So 18 is up. 18, she's legal. She's bonita mujer. And that's what's important. So where's her ID? ID? Identification card. ID card? She's ID card.
ID card.
Man, why y'all hating on me, bro? What?
Okay, red flag, folks. When folks are like, this is why Austin says it's not a surprise. He knows the motherfucker that he was around. This is why I'm saying these folks want to act innocent for this PR shit, but it's like, bro, if you're not surprised and you're like, you can see it and the pattern recognition is all there, why were you promoting folks? Why? What the hell is going on? Asking for ID is hating. Red flag, bro. How old is this chick?
Hell, just hating.
Eu volto para novinha vai desse ano.
Just hating.
Ai, barulhento.
I'm gonna translate that to see what that says.
Motorista, esse gringo aqui, motorista. Igual por esse gringo.
American, and you want to have a vacation and meet people, have a good time, and be friends with people, you know, Brazil, she's not underage. I know for a fact. Nice try, Tro. Nice try, Tro. You see all those tattoos on the arms? Not underage.
Ah, tá.
But I'm gonna
Com certeza.
I'm gonna ignore the comments, and anybody that's suggesting otherwise, Adam, go ahead and ban them. This is my amigo.
You hear that? Go ahead and ban them. If they're calling out an obvious minor under your arm, ban them.
Where are you from? Rio. She's from Rio. Rio, Brazil. Anybody that's insinuating that towards me without actual evidence and proof to back up what your claims are, you need to be banned from my channel. You know, you have no place here at all.
Support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro days. According to information from the child and adolescent police station.
No. About evidence. You want to talk about evidence, nigga?
I don't care what you got to say, bro. You can't find anybody. You know what's crazy, bro? You go to America and you talking about looking better, looking good. She's pretty. Okay, she's pretty. I don't care what you got to say, Travel World. She is very. See, you know what it is? They're so mad that I'm actually successful.
Você realmente gosta dele? Sim, eu gosto dele.
They're mad. You like me? Yeah. Sim, bonita mujer. So, Adam, you have my permission to ban people who are insinuating that sort of thing. It's very, very disgusting.
Now, what he did was highlight that Adam is an accomplice. Now, Adam is Jack. Adam is his government name. Sometimes Floyd fucks up, slips. He forgets that he's supposed to code his name and he just slips with the government. So, Adam is complicit because, folks, he's banning folks that are talking down and pointing out the obvious fuckery that Floyd's doing. So you're helping him facilitate such filthiness while soliciting donations from your fan base so you can continue traveling to rape children. Fucking filthy, man.
This thing is very unapplicable. Unapplicable.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? Swing and a miss. Nigga failed all 3 times. Like, what, bro? What?
Again! I permission to ban people who are insinuating that sort of thing. It's very, very disgusting and very unapplicable. Unapplicable. So.
Unethicable.
Again!
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help.
Now, shout out to Razor Rays. That little clip was from Razor Rays channel. Make sure y'all go check out Razor Rays. Shout out to Razor Rays.
High school.
Now, this nasty ass motherfucker. NYC the future.
That's a snap attack. I'm just being myself. I think that's why people are upset too. They hate it. Like, yo, how can you mimic that, bro?
How could you mimic that, bro?
Floyd's gone now, man. Rello took a little vacation. He'll be back. Y'all got future though, man.
Yo, this man said Floyd's gone, Rello's on vacation, but we got future. Bro, what? So you put yourself in the same pool, the same crash out, the same dusty class as Rello and as Floyd? Are you kidding? This nigga put himself on the radar. They're like, hey, you're doing a criminal investigation for the passport, bros. This nigga just put up his hand.
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help.
Like, what are we doing out here? Now, this was NYC The Future stream. He was with, I don't know where he was at, but he was with some woman, and he did a collab or some sort of call-in with Floyd, and this is what happened.
Ah, you so high. Peekaboo. 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 Just a little adorable, little nice little peekaboo.
I'm not baby.
Peekaboo. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Crazy. You think so?
Yes, you are a baby. Here, you are a baby. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, little baby. Peekaboo.
You like him? No.
Peekaboo.
Oh, you're joking. Okay, you're joking. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I just said my girl, y'all. You're so happy. Why are you so happy?
What the hell was that?
Now, y'all couldn't tell that this guy was a child predator? What the fuck was that? Them damn those hand puppets this nigga has with them cameras and shit. Like, what the hell is this? What?
Em conexão direta com o nosso Rio de Janeiro, Roberta, caso daqueles, hein? Youtuber americano foi preso durante o... Por aí vai, deixa eu ver de novo, momento em que a de prisão...
Now, this is more Brazil news because this is everywhere. This is literally everywhere. It's on all the stations. Everyone's reporting it. This is without the auto dub, so you're hearing them speak the Portuguese that we don't understand. But yeah, we're going to fast forward through this. It's everywhere. It's on their version of CBS, ABC, CNN, everywhere. I'm going to show y'all a channel that has like 6 million views or 6 million subscribers, a news network. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Now look at Austin Holloman throw his boy under the bus. Now, I'm not saying you should be co-signing this nigga's nastiness, but understand that you had hands in the work. You can't just be throwing him under the bus and not like being like, oh yeah, you played a part in this. I guess folks don't want to take any sort of accountability for it because they don't want to be under the gun of the police investigation.
He said Austin should scrub all his content. I mean, I could take some of the videos down, but the thing is, I'm not worried about that. I don't have shit to do with no kids. Like my dick could barely even get hard for an 18-year-old.
What? Yo, what kind of weird comment is that? Bro, did you think about that before you just launched that one? The fuck was that, bro?
I'm not worried about that. I don't have shit to do with no kids. Like my dick could barely even get hard for an 18-year-old. So, like I said, you guys remember we was in South Africa, Bobby and I, and those girls were trying to talk to me, and it's like they weren't even saying nothing, and they were 21.
Yeah, it wasn't about the age, sir. It was because I think you would rather you'd rather play for the other team.
Now I know some of y'all prefer children. I'm not talking to y'all. But yeah. Now, I hung around Floyd.
You did. You introduced Floyd to everybody. He took a lot of your following and a lot of your support. Well, he didn't take the support. The support was lended, as in they were still supporting you and they were supporting him as well. And that's why everybody's part of the same investigation and they're looking into folks.
Okay? So, whenever I woke up and I seen what I seen, as I said before, I was like, damn. Like, this dude is getting jammed up for this. And then, before I go too far into this, YouTubers, stop saying X instead of sex, and stop saying grape. That shit is dumb. Either say rape or say sex. Stop saying that dumb shit.
This is what I was speaking about. Because when you are uploading a video, a pre-recorded upload, and you're saying something and you're speaking responsibly about these themes, you can say the outright term. When you're on a live stream, sometimes the algorithm, sometimes the YouTube censors, they don't understand in which context you're saying these words. They recognize these words as red flags. And if you say them too much in the same sentence or too much within the same live stream or whatever the hell's going on, your shit could instantly switch to demonetized. That's why you hear everybody say grape and say X, Y, and Z. It's not because we want to say these terms and we're scared of saying the actual word. It's the YouTube algorithm. Too many times you get demonetized for simple use of the word, even if you're telling people how terrible it is and this person's a scummy piece of shit for doing this type of X, Y, and Z. Just using the word can get you fucked up a lot of the times. And you will see a lot of yellow, a lot of limited ads on your shit. Just because it doesn't happen to you, not every YouTube channel is treated the same.
That shit does not get your videos demonetized. I have said in sex as much as I wanted to, and I've never had a video demonetized. So
I don't know why you're saying grape as many times as you want to in a video.
Stop saying that shit. That shit sounds ridiculous. Now, anyway, I have not. I remember when I was on a podcast one time, and they was like, "Say grape, say grape." I'm not saying no fucking grape. I'm not talking about grapes right now. We are adults. But anyway, I hung around Floyd when I woke up and I saw that, and I was like, this is crazy, but it's really not far-fetched. And again, I'm going to say, I'm kind of repeating myself.
Any motherfucker that I chill with, that I call a friend, because he's switching him into the acquaintance bucket for some PR distancing. But anybody that I ever called a friend, if these allegations were levied against them, I would be shocked. I would be like, how in the fuck did I not see that in the character? Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? The most egregious, most detestable filthiness on the planet? I didn't see that? That would, like, are you... All right, bro.
I say that because not because I ever seen that, because obviously if I would have seen that, I would have been out of there, because that shit is... Not as only bad to be associated with somebody like that, but that shit is just horrible. Like, that's a horrible thing to do to people, for everyone involved, for whoever the man is and the mother that is selling the kid, right?
What the volume
That's a
at?
horrible thing.
This is Max, nigga.
Now, the reason I say it's strange, I mean, it was not far-fetched, is because we know Floyd. Like, you know, Floyd was not, and it's still crazy because Floyd, I'd never seen Floyd like watching kids walk around the room. You know, all the chicks that, when we were in Chile, Thailand, like all the chicks that he were talking to were in their 20s. I never even seen him talk to a teenager. So when I saw this, I was like, damn, okay, I never knew you was on that. But listening to that evidence that they got too, that evidence sounds like very, very Floydish, right? They went to go meet an older man that doesn't speak Portuguese. They pulled out all the cameras in his bag that I've seen him with. You know, Floyd was buying new phones every time he would go somewhere. Ask Fred. He would buy new phones, and I'm like, damn, I thought Floyd was just kind of off. And like, you know, because Floyd used to do some off shit. Like, you guys remember every time we go to a new country, he would throw away all his clothes. And I say, Floyd, we just went and got you 10 shirts, 3 pair of pants, and some shoes. And then we go from Thailand to the Philippines, and you threw it all away.
Bro's burning the evidence, bro.
Lock his ass up.
Man is getting rid of all the evidence. Any type of DNA that could tie him to that clothes, he's getting rid of it.
And so I was like, okay, maybe he's like autistic or something. I don't know. Why would somebody do that? I don't know.
Wait, if he threw away all his clothes, then why did that same red t-shirt remain? From country to country, from continent to continent, from year to year, that red t-shirt still survived. So, yeah, the math ain't mathin'. He even got arrested in that same red polo. Like, what the hell?
And then the same thing with the phones. Like, Floyd, why do you keep buying new phones?
Now, the new phones. He has a bunch of new phones. The phones that were seized, there were about 5 on the table there. One of them, or multiple of them, had child pornography. See, that does sound that does sound kind of stupid when you say it like that. But hey, rules are rules. And we've heard. What have I already said? How demonetized is this? Let me check the stat. Let me check right now. What's going on with this? Is this still in the green? All right, man. Y'all know what I was trying to say.
But again, we thought, me and the rest of the audience, we thought Floyd was just maybe autistic or something. Because, you know, Floyd wouldn't cut his hair. I had to tell him, Floyd, cut your hair. You know, Floyd do this. You know, Floyd would always wear the same red shirt for like a week or 2 at a time. With, you know, toothpaste stains all on his pants. And so
yeah, he was a nasty ass nigga. And we were trying to tell y'all, wherever you go, there you are. Stop disrespecting your women back home, your black American women that y'all constantly want to shit on. Stop disrespecting them. The problem was with y'all. Y'all go from country to country having the same issues, the same problems, and then you don't look inward.
I'm just thinking, okay, you know, Floyd is a good dude. He just got something wrong with him. But I didn't think he was off like that. Like, I didn't, because, you know, that's...
Somebody that doesn't change that wears the same shirt for 2 weeks straight, doesn't shower, doesn't brush their teeth, puts no effort into anything. Socially awkward.
That's, you know, that's crazy. He's talking about, here go another life expert. Austin, you should stop linking up with randoms online. Your brand is now associated with pedophiles. Well, I guess if we ever in the same city, don't call me because I shouldn't associate with random folks. The thing is, to me, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not part of that shit. Like, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just wondering, like, how long was that shit going on? You know? So, I don't know. But shit is crazy. It's listen, if all that stuff they said is true though, like that. But oh yeah, back to the phones. Like the whole phones thing. Whenever I started that, when I started seeing that, and then I saw the article, I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't think that maybe that had something to do with it, and I just didn't know. So, yeah.
Okay, so you said I just saw the news here in Brazil and that they found links to 3 other American YouTubers in South America who are involved in sex tourism. They will probably be arrested as well. Now, they're involved in sex tourism. Yes, that's an issue, but Floyd is on it's far worse. Child exploitation and rape. Disgusting work, bro.
I don't know, man. And B-Dub was he was texting me earlier talking about Jay Rillo was
man, B-Dub's one. B-Dub's one gay ass nigga, man. B-Dub loves these young passport bro ass niggas. Like something's wrong with that nigga.
Circle too. I never met Jay Rillo. I never met Jay Rillo. We did one live stream. Do you think it's really true about Floyd, or do you think they're framing him? I mean, have you not been listening to me talk the whole time? Does it sound like I'm saying that he's being framed? Like, that whole situation that they had with me, I'm really wasting my time doing this shit. Y'all ain't even sending no super chats. Like, that whole situation that they had with me, I'm really wasting my time doing this shit. Y'all ain't even sending no super chats.
He just said, I'm really wasting my time doing this shit. Y'all are not sending no super chats. That's what he just said. So this throwing Floyd under the bus PR stunt was all a cash grab for super chats, taking advantage of the negative PR that he's getting right now and the momentum that you can get super chats wise by throwing him under the bus. This is what this was about? Are you fucked, nigga? Pause.
Like, that whole situation that they had with me, I'm really wasting my time doing this shit. Y'all ain't even sending no super chats.
Nigga, you gotta go. The fuck is wrong with you?
And then he gets a super chat, literal seconds later.
But that whole situation that I had in Brazil, where you know they tried to it wasn't in their like investigation or nothing, but there was a good amount of people that tried to do this same shit to me, and literally I have to get a new audience.
So they tried to do the same shit to you. Were they telling the public, or were they trying to charge you, arrest you for child exploitation and rape? Was it the same shit?
All of y'all, but a good amount of y'all. I have to get a new audience. Because I was reading the comments on my last video, and they were literally saying, Austin, well, you're lying about your investigation in Brazil. The only reason that they stopped the investigation, which they didn't, was because you left the country. So if you commit a crime in a country and you get on an airplane and you fly out, you mean to tell me they closed the case? No. There's these things called airplanes and ships and cars if it's a bordering country. They will do this thing that they call extradition, and they will send your ass back. So even if, like, but the thing is, I look at Nomad Capitalist. I look at Nomad Capitalist's comments, right? And he was talking about how he got banned off of Wise, right? And he literally, I left a comment saying, yeah, they did me like that too. I would never sign up for them again. And here it is, a bunch of white guys and Asians. And they're like, really, what happened? How much money did you have in there? What did you do? What do you think, what did you think that you did, Austin? Now, to be honest, if I would have made that same video on my channel, the black folks would have been, nigga, you didn't even, I mean, the most ignorant shit would be under that comment.
Now, this motherfucker has an issue speaking down on all black folks. He has this black inferiority complex with him. He was like, oh, there's no black folks in tech, as he shits on Marquez Brownlee. He's like, Marquez Brownlee, there's no way he's at the top. He's black and he's young too. And I'm like, nigga, get a clue. You have such self-hate that you don't see any greatness in your own kind? Dumbass nigga. What the hell is wrong with this guy? He was trying to shit on Speed. He was just hating on all, like, man, he has issues. Something wrong with this guy.
So I'm like, and that's why I was doing the history lessons, because I was trying to weed you niggas out. Honestly. So, yeah, I'm about to get back on the history lessons, man, and doing them webinars, because shit, I can't believe the comments I be seeing.
Now these niggas in their webinars and their courses, O'Shea said it the best on his channel. O'Shea Duke Jackson, shout out to O'Shea. O'Shea Duke Jackson, when he was cooking one of these frauds and one of these scammers that are selling courses and shit, he's like, what millionaires and billionaires, successful folks really sell the competition, the game that they have, so the competition could overwhelm them and they're no longer successful in that position? Which billionaires and millionaires be giving out the game in these courses? Where does it happen? Where are they just giving out the blueprint to success like that? It's always some dusty ass, unsuccessful ass motherfucker trying to come up off of you, selling a course, selling a webinar off some bullshit that they cultivated off of AI. Niggas think that they can use prompts better than other folks and they're just using AI and setting up courses. It's like, bro, what is wrong with you niggas?
Man, like, damn. Spell Russia.
You see this idiocy? Bro said spell Russia.
So anyway, you know, Swedish Gringo, my homeboy Delane was just telling me Swedish Gringo posts, you know, women in Brazil in bikinis. If you go read his comments, it's all positive. You read our shit, they literally trying to kill you. Damn. The black folks really are our own enemy. Like, Malcolm X was assassinated by another black guy, Huey Newton, right? And you could say that, well, they were influenced by the CIA. Still was black. Like, it still was a black person that killed another black person. Like, but y'all don't even need the CIA to try to take another black person down. Y'all do that shit because y'all want to.
Yeah, and a white person killed Charlie Kirk. What are we doing here? Who the fuck cares? The fuck?
But I don't know what to say. Look, it took Floyd doing this for me to get 445 people watching today. Any other time, I could tell y'all I lost a finger. It'd be...
Bro, this guy is getting charged. He's facing 34 years in prison for sexual exploitation of minors, 4 children, including a 6-year-old. He has child pornography on his devices. He's getting charged for rape of a minor. And this nigga's talking about, 445, my viewers. It took Floyd to do this to get my viewers up.
LT checked him. LT said,
These niggas is this is disgusting, man.
7 people watching it live. So we gotta do better, man. We gotta, I don't know. Actually, fuck it. Keep doing what y'all doing. I'm gonna do my own content. Cause y'all just be bitching about the history lessons, and then I do vlogs and y'all bitch about that too. So I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Basket boy.
Put a 1 in the chat if I should open up a panel. We got 446 people watching, but you know. But anyway, back to Floyd. We'll see what happens with the rest of the story, but the evidence that they provided, like, yeah, it was like, damn. I don't know. I don't know, man. I could it be a setup? Maybe, but honestly, bro, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I want to do a panel. As long as we don't get no life experts. I don't need any advice today. With this?
Sorry, Chad. I'm gonna fast forward some of this shit. This is
hard.
A bunch of nothingness, a bunch of platitudes
right?
being spoken.
That's kind of hard. Like when you start hearing shit like that, like that's kind of hard.
Which part?
That's kind of hard. So they said they said that the Uber driver reported him. Like that's kind of hard, right? That's kind of hard. Like when you start hearing shit like that, like that's kind of hard to be like, nah. Like you talking about people that don't even know Floyd. Like just random taxi drivers are reporting. That's kind of hard to argue against. Like, you know, that's like the evidence that they're providing is like kind of hard to debate.
Now, as it relates to the evidence that they put forth, they put a lot of allegations towards the table, but they haven't really, it's not like his disclosure, his discovery is out there, so we have the details of the case. We don't have any of that yet. So he's talking about the evidence that they put forward. The allegations that they put forward are heinous, and they're terrible. The evidence, we're yet to see all of the evidence. They've made all sorts of allegations and publicized it through the media, but the evidence we haven't seen. So his reaction, talking about the evidence, is damning. It's like, no, you're matching up what you're hearing about him to the character that you know, and then it sounds consistent. So you're like, oh, this is damning. This does sound like some shit Floyd would do because Floyd was this type of nigga. So that's what you're getting right now because he keeps talking about evidence. I'm like, shadow evidence? Or did you see something I didn't see? Fuck we talking about?
Yeah, there's definitely people that watch just to hate. I mean, again,
100%.
This is why he went live last week. He was depressed. He knew they were coming for him. Hey, we'll find out later on. I mean, I hadn't talked to
There's Nightjade in the chat. Nightjade knew that.
Floyd in over
Damn.
a year. And the last, I thought he was in jail the last time I heard. I'm trying to stop your ass from inviting problems. Why would you invite these retarded niggas you complaining about onto the stream? I mean, ain't nobody on the stream.
All right, man. Is this all the details we got as it relates to you and Floyd? Because I'm trying to skip the fuck out this video right now. We got other things to react to.
Here, we'll close the stream. We'll just let me talk then, since I don't know. But Nostalgia, I left a comment on you earlier, bro. I don't know what you want sometimes. I do geopolitical videos. You're in the comments saying you like them. Somebody said social loner. Hey, this is why I disassociated myself when I was in Cambodia in 2020.
What they saying about social loner? Why are they trying to throw him into the mix?
Somebody said social loner. Hey, this is why I disassociated myself when I was in Cambodia in 2023 from that passport bro stuff. Like, because whenever they try to do the CNN Brazil thing on.
Okay, so where did he incriminate himself in the video? What exactly did he say? Because I'm not trying to watch a 19 minute video of this nigga repeating the same things he said in this live stream, because it's kind of akin to what he said here in that other video. So what did he say to incriminate himself? That's what I'm curious of. I don't want to hear this nigga and these passport bros are going out sad as hell. Now, this was NYC The Future. He put this video on private, but shout out to Travel with Bando. They were reacting to it with Social Loner on the panel. And it seems like he was trying to play devil's advocate and make arguments for Floyd. Let's get into this.
Trickle down effect, that's a Snapple top fact, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're going to have all the feds be going after anybody that's associated with the kind of content, bro. The crazy thing is, y'all call me a beggar or whatever, man. I'm like one of the forefront, man, because my channel's the most popular for the crash out content right now, man. Me and Jay Velo. And it was Floyd. It's crazy. I mean, luckily I'm good, so you know what I mean? So I ain't worrying about none of that stuff. And I only had a few conversations with Floyd, stuff like that. And we was trying to arrange a collab in Brazil and stuff like that. Like, I know that, but man, I just have to think, like, yo, imagine if I would have went to Brazil, bro, and I was on that floor or whatever,
Lock his
not
ass
knowing
up.
none of this stuff, and then just because I'm near that facility, you know how y'all be wanting it.
Nah, you would have been locked up with Floyd. You would have been on national news networks facing the same type of allegations. Because if you were with Floyd and Floyd's doing that shit and he's trying to leave the country and they're investigating him and you're there, they're going to think that you part of it, bruh.
Give it up. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, bro. But like I said, bro, I don't know. I'm not going to speak too much about his situation because you just don't know, bro. You don't know, bro. Like, you don't know if it's true or not.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah, the stuff was weird with the whatever he had on him. Then you got to think, though, too, though, bro. It's like you got to think every side, though, too, man. It's like, because even with the words, man, they were saying...
All right, y'all. If y'all want to go listen to this, go watch Travel with Bando stream. Yo, this nigga's insufferable. I don't know how anybody watches NYC The Future. It's so awful. So in this chat, he said something.
No, we would have never thought. Let's see. We'll do this for about 30 minutes. All right.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm kind of in a state of shock.
I know it's crazy.
It's very crazy, actually. Yeah, but hey, if this is true, it's a good day because
Yeah,
that means
it
it's a
is.
safer place. Because I want kids, and I don't want that shit to be going on.
Hell no. Yeah.
I'm a little confused. If this is true, then this is a good day because the world's okay. So Floyd is off the streets. If it's true, if it's not true, Floyd is off the streets. If it's true, that means 4 kids got raped. 1 kid there's a sex tape of getting raped in Floyd's possession. They're still investigating if there's others. I would rather this not be true. Like, the fuck, my nigga? Like, what the fuck?
I never really liked Floyd in the first place. I did watch some of his contents just to, you know, keep up with the travel space. But he always gave me some tendencies as far as, like, his opinions as far as how it comes to traveling.
I dropped a video a year ago saying Passport Bro Floyd sounds like a predator to me. Folks were in the chat section, oh, don't put those jackets on, niggas. Don't be making those allegations. I'm like, he's clearly saying things that a predator would say. And I'm noticing them and I'm putting them on blast. I have the short. I'll get to the short in a second.
And how he deals with women, it just always kind of came a little bit off. It's not like aligned, you know, with most other people, you know, kind of carry themselves when it comes to, you know, what we do. Now, I don't like to associate, with the ideologies and also like the movements and the labels as far as being a travel bro or, a, you know, I just like to, experience new places and everything like that. But as far as like just the allegations off the little news clipping, like it's very hard to frame that in a position or a way that he's being framed for this. Like it's almost impossible, like for him to like be set up because the way that they went into the apartment, he didn't even give off like the I'm in it. Like he's an auditor. Like he's dealing with law enforcement.
He didn't resist.
He didn't resist at all.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy. Like he just was yelling. And I'm like, okay, the pepper spray, but he didn't say, hey, what's going on? Like, why are you guys like, what's going on? Like they said, like even in the news clipping that, like he had to get away, like apartment basically so that he could escape. And I know that some other people was talking about like on some of the other channels that like he was trying to leave the country, but I never got the reason as far as why he was trying to leave the country. I seen that he hasn't gone live in a while. So I wasn't keeping up to date as far as like his situation in general. But when I seen like they went right into the apartment, it was not like they just showed a picture. They actually showing video of her pulling out all the stuff out his bags and stuff like that. It's like it's not like they just putting the stuff in the bags and then they just line it up or like
No, that's his stuff.
that's his
stuff. No,
see, you can confirm that because you seen him. Yeah.
I know that is his stuff. I've seen all of that stuff.
If you watch Floyd and you watch his streams, all the things that they dump out of his bag, except the toys, the hand puppets, you've seen those in his streams. He's hidden the hand puppets for obvious reasons because he's a fucking child predator. But the fuck? Those phones and everything,
when I was with him. So that's why when I looked at it, I was like, damn.
But the devices had child pornography in them.
This is, I kind of think that it's
unfortunate too because I've been in a similar situation. Like,
did he see? Is he okay? I need some clarity. He's talking about he's seen the items and he was listening to DJI or whatever the camera's called and the phones and everything. But those are all equipment that he would use to stream and record and do things. So he would be privy to that. He's been country to country with Floyd. But have you seen the little what do you call them things? The hand puppets? Are you privy to all that weird shit
that you're in right now? Like I had a friend that like he has some other things going on underneath and we found out later and I'm defending him like, nah, this is my bro. Like he can never be, it's not what Floyd done, but it's like some other stuff that he was into and I'm like, dang, this really him? And you just start putting those connections together like, damn. He really was doing, he's just lying to me or he's just hiding it from me and I didn't really know him like the way that I really thought I did.
Well, pedophiles are mentally ill. And so again, we have always said that Floyd...
something going on.
It was a little... So, I mean, that again, because I knew that...
Austin, you have to understand, they say the same thing about you. They say that you're a little off. They say you have soulless eyes, you're socially awkward. Not to the same degree as Floyd. Some people say you're actually more socially awkward than Floyd. So there's that.
I was kind of like, okay, this kind of fits into that same mental illness. I just didn't know he was doing that. And it's still kind of crazy because, bro, I remember he was talking to, like, we were going to clubs. He was talking to women 25, 26. So for this shit to happen, it was like, why? Like,
how do you so naturally hang around somebody so weird? I couldn't spend time hanging around Floyd. I'm telling you right now. Weird ass nigga. Like that's not gonna work for me. So it's like
The same thing with my bro or the old friend that I told you. This dude had tens. I'm talking about any flavor he wanted, he was getting.
Stop the cap.
But he was also messing with, like other things too. So it's like you never really know a person because that's in their private as far as like, what they really into or how they move, because they might be good with women. They might be, a well-adjusted person on the outside, but that doesn't mean that they don't have other, tastes or, other things going on with them inside. So like it's impossible to know.
Yeah, I will say this too, that yeah, we're gonna stay positive during this time. Irvin Hunt, he says you're a 63-year-old fan from the beginning here. I'm just checking in. Happy holidays and stay positive. Happy holidays to you as well. But shit, I really forgot what I was about to say. It's an echo. I don't know. Let me see. Let me do the noise cancel echo prevention. But I don't know, man. Like I'll say this in Brazil, the Brazilian thing, I don't know, man. It just seems so risky now to be there. Like even Floyd, I think he did something, but
is this what y'all were talking about? Is this what y'all were talking about? Because everybody that says this same line is under review.
We putting you on probation. We're putting you on probation.
They're all talking about, I don't know, it seems a little risky to go to Brazil now. And it's like, I'm sorry, sir. What the fuck is risky? What is risky about enjoying a nice vacation in Brazil? A nice stay, a nice week, 2 weeks, month in Brazil as a traveler that you are. What is risky? What are you doing while in Brazil that would make your trip to Brazil risky? Are you affiliated with any of the fuckery and nastiness that Floyd has set up in Brazil? What would make it risky? I hear all these passport bros talking about it. Oh, they dropped a nuke down there. It's going to be risky for us black Americans to go down there. I'm like, what the hell are you niggas talking about? What are you guys talking about?
There's several people that it seems like they're just waiting on something that they could slightly stick something on somebody. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And that's the crazy part about it. Like me and my bro, we were planning on, kind of being in an extended trip to Brazil. Like Brazil always been one of the top destinations for me personally. Like as far as like, the people, the vibe, and just the things that I've seen.
Then shut up and go, nigga. Fuck.
Like I know that why I feel like I relate to like Brazilian culture, I feel like I do, is because they're very emotional. They kind of give me like almost like kind of like the culture in America, but different. As far as like they like to dance and party and stuff like that, and they seem a lot more outgoing and carefree. But also there's the negatives that come along with that. Most likely that's what I'm starting to see as far as like how they might handle things, how they might be emotional. Or
these are the grass is always greener ass niggas that when they're so surprised at there's negatives too. Oh, I love this, that, and that about a place that's not my own country, but now I'm seeing there's negatives, and it's like, my nigga, who are you dumbasses? Like, it baffles me, it perplexes me how stupid some people are.
Like the same things that go on with the black community in America. We have our ups and downs as far as like how we handle situations. So
yeah, I mean, genius. The fuck are we doing out here?
Floyd is innocent, I hope that he do handle that situation well. But as far as like if he is guilty, I don't see how he's gonna make it out that situation, to be honest. So
yeah. Also, somebody said also do a fundraiser to get your passport bro tat removed. Show me where the passport bro tattoo is at. Also, Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he's innocent, of course, but yeah, I'm telling you, bro, I
It's
don't.
just it's not looking too good
We
for him.
gonna
I
watch the
don't.
video
Yeah,
after this
yeah,
Tyler
that
got dropped.
video's.
We gonna watch the video.
I'm gonna drop down, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice
I
talking
pretty
to you,
much
bro.
cut it
Keep doing
here.
your thing.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to see the rest of that because I seen the video and I reacted to it earlier here. This is the same video they react to where you see all the things that he has, the multiple phones, the watch with the camera, the DJIs, I don't know what they're called. I don't got one. And then
Notebook
this
of a
weird shit
computer,
over
multiple
here.
cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera, and
What the hell was that?
Why do you have these puppets, these hand puppets? The fuck is this, bro? And then the hidden watch or the hidden camera in the watch, the alleged hidden cameras in these plushies.
various other telephone devices. At the start of December alone,
Filthy. But we have other news. Okay, so according to a YouTuber, Floyd has a child in the US, but the mother lost custody. Okay, what the hell is going on? So he has a child. Hold up. What the hell is this?
YouTuber Floyd.
Is there any accuracy with this? Who is this nigga? All right, this was shared in the Discord by Lee, so I'm thinking this is a good credible source, but then I'm looking at the views. And sometimes when you see the views and they're kind of dusty, you're like, is this even anything? Am I wasting my time? Is there any evidence here? This is all hearsay. All right, we're getting rid of this. We're getting this the fuck out of here. Okay, so what's going on my screen? Oh, I'm on the big screen. Hold up, chat. I thought that shit was on the screen.
It doesn't matter if she looks young. It doesn't matter. As long as she's 18 years old, there's nothing you can do. You can talk shit all you want. If she's 18, it's legal. You know what the age of consent in Colombia is, right? Do you want to know what the age of consent in Colombia is, right? It sets the age of consent at 14, regardless of sexual orientation or intercourse. It doesn't matter if she looks young. It doesn't matter. As long as she's 18 years old, there's nothing you can do. You can talk shit all you want. If she's 18, it's legal. You know what the age of consent in Colombia is, right? Do you want to know what the age of consent in Colombia is, right? It sets the age of consent at 14, regardless of sexual orientation or intercourse.
Now, the title of that video was Passport Bro Floyd sounds like a predator to me. Sorry, I had some thing playing in the background. Passport Bro Floyd sounds like a predator to me. I dropped that a year ago. That shit was ignored. Folks were like, oh, you're reaching. It's legal, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, y'all niggas is nasty. We know exactly who you niggas are. And there's a lot of folks in the Passport Bro space. It's like the Red Pill space. The Red Pill space, we see a lot of predatory behavior, commentary, and suggestions from the Red Pill space. And we see the same with the Passport Bro space. A lot of these folks get into these spaces to practice some fucked up shit. And to have other folks getting along with their fucked up practices. There's this thing on the internet where you can create a channel, say any sort of fuckery, any type of idiocy. Propagate the dumbest of dumb thoughts. And there'll be some idiot out there agreeing with you. And that's what happens. So sometimes these guys, they find these sectors and then all the weirdos come. And that's what happened to the Passport Bro space. All the weirdos came over. And it is disgusting work right now. What else do we got here? We got Cass barring down NYC because, yeah, they're saying he's damn near condoning this BS. Now, I was cooking Austin Holloman, but Austin Holloman pretty much condemning Floyd and his actions, throwing him under the bus, especially for such heinous acts like child exploitation and rape, would be the right move to do. You would not want to see any individual, especially another Passport Bro, co-signing those actions. The problem is he's acting like he wasn't a part of Floyd's ascension, putting him out in the forefront, getting him financed from his passport bro following, acting oblivious to this. And then when it happens, oh, I'm not shocked. I see these behaviors. It's like, so you kind of seen this same shit. I seen this stuff and I was calling it out. You seen the same shit and you were flying out places with this motherfucker chasing sheiks. So it's a little devious that you had an investigation that went viral in Brazil. You escaped that. He didn't escape his. It's a little bizarre. As for NYC the Future, he's damn near condoning it, talking about Rello's gone, Floyd's gone, it's just him now. When he comes back, if he comes back, talking about collabs, it's like, wait, what?
You know what I'm saying? And then you want to go to conspiracies about... Plus, you got to remember, though, too, man, that Floyd had an audit channel. He had another channel, y'all.
You hear people, why are you defending Floyd? Let me go back a little bit because I fast forwarded some of this. He was defending Floyd all live until CC came on. He put this video on private, or not private, members. That's what they do. They hide the evidence.
Yo, that dog just came out of nowhere, bro. Hold up. Yo, you see that?
Farting?
Yo, that dog was over there on that side, bro. They came right over there. Oh. Hold up, bro. Nah, we not running. That dog just came out of nowhere on that part, bro. Yo.
Yeah,
what is
let me
Dog was right
finish the
it went right to the steps. Like, he was about to come out to me, bro. Oh. Because even with the words, man, they were saying about that the passport bros was an evil community giving him money. Like, what? So they was definitely saying a lot of words that was BS. Like that part, they said that he resisted, while we saw that from the video, he didn't resist nothing, know what I mean?
Really, nigga?
They peppered him and all that stuff, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to go to conspiracies about... Plus, you got to remember, though, too, man, that Floyd had an audit channel. He had another channel, y'all. Like, over 100K. He was getting money on that channel, know what I mean? So, who knows if this is like a revenge? I don't know.
I don't know if y'all heard that, chat. The volume is rather low. I should have probably edited that to raise that. I'm not talking about the farts that y'all hear. I don't know if that's a sound effect. I don't know if that nigga's just letting them go, pause. But he just said that Floyd had an auditing channel. He doesn't know if the police are retaliating for some revenge type shit. Like they're enacting a level of revenge by putting this on him, but it's not just. That's a level of unaccountability and mental gymnastics that I wasn't prepared for.
He was getting money on that channel, know what I mean? So who knows if this is like a revenge? I don't know. That's a ball.
Yo, what's with this? What is that?
I'm not trying to run, bro. Hold up. I love dogs too. That dog is barking crazy. Oh, yo, that dog just came out of nowhere, bro. Hold up. Yo, you see that? Yo, that dog.
All right, man. All right, we've seen enough. We've absolutely seen enough.
Nigga, you gotta go. The fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, it's their soundboard. It's okay, so it's Bando's soundboard. I was like, what the hell is going on, man?
Too. That dog is barking crazy. Oh.
Why are we back here? I just moved the... Damn. There we go.
Yo. Is it still static?
Let me see.
I still hear you a little bit static, though.
Nah, I hear you clear now. So, I gotta ask a few questions, bro, because this sounded crazy to me. Number one, I heard you say you're not gonna rush to judge me, right?
Right.
So you're telling me if somebody who's been under investigation for a whole month gets arrested from in a whole different country, bro, from multiple authority figures, that's not enough for you to distance yourself and wash that nigga out? That's not enough for you?
Didn't they say like December 18th or something like that? Wasn't that like just last week?
Yeah, regardless of the date, that ain't enough for you?
No, clearly.
Oh, it's not? All right, okay.
I
How about,
give like a benefit of the doubt of somebody, bro, because I would think that, bro. Like, why would you do that though? Like, that's just, I don't know.
so him being caught, and they found videos of 6 years olds and all that on his in his files and all that. That's not enough for you? Or how about the dolls, where, you know what I'm saying, and where he got the little ventriloquist dolls, where that's not enough neither, the kid dolls?
Yeah, them little fucking hand puppets and shit, nigga.
Dolls, yeah, that was a long.
And then remember when you was on live with him and you had a chica pull up and he was like coochie coochie coo?
We had that video. We showed that video.
That asked the kids in my thought though. See, I didn't want
Come
to
on,
miss
my
that.
nigga. Like, you gotta, and then you gotta understand, like, I would.
Yo, chat, get these likes up, please. Let's get these likes up. I asked nicely like a Canadian. Let's get these likes up.
Prefer for you to start really thinking more of, I'd rather be alone, struggling, than be around people who have these type of things on their jacket or accusations. Like, I don't think.
Exactly.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt for sure, right? But
this is where the benefit of the doubt goes the fuck out of the window, CC. This is where folks have to start saying, fuck all this shit. We're not affiliating with this, because why do you have to convince a nigga that a man that has this on his jacket is not the type of person that you need to surround yourself with? A person that is being accused of having child porn on their phone, is accused of child exploitation with 4 minors, rape. Why would you want anything to do with that individual?
Difficult to give you the benefit of the doubt.
There is
when
no
instead of
benefit of the
saying
anybody that's campaigning to keep that person around, and no, you're done, buddy. You're done, buddy. We know exactly what you on.
Nasty bitch.
You done, man.
You're done.
I don't want, because look how you just listen to how you sound when you came on live, right? You just start off with saying, hey, yo, our prayers to the potential victims, prayers to the potential kids. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to kids. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to, underage girls. You said the exact opposite. You said, I don't want nobody to get arrested, or I don't wish jail on anybody, and I don't wish none, regardless of whether or not they're guilty. That's how it come across.
Nah, but I was actually saying that, yo, I don't know if he did it or not. Hopefully he didn't do it, though, you know what I mean? But I got nothing to do with none of that stuff that, if it is true with him. I was basically it wasn't about him. It's about people saying that, oh, I'm next to that. That's the reason why I even was talking about it.
Do you understand why they say that, though? Could you because it will help you move forward and make better decisions if you try to understand why and the reasoning people saying that, right? Do you think you understand, or if you need me to, I could break it down for you?
I'm not gonna break it down. Come on, bro. I mean, obviously, other than people hating on me and stuff like that, people see me with.
No.
These niggas always, it's always this cop out of, oh, niggas is hating. That's how they cope with it. When they're being told the truth, held accountable, it's always niggas is hating. It's like, come on, man.
You can't do that. He was about to give you the real reason. and you cut that off and gave you a little fake hating bullshit. Nigga, why you ain't let him say it? Perfect. The real reason is because you and Floyd got a bunch of similar traits, nigga.
Yep.
Let's cut this hating shit. Why you ain't let him say it?
Perfect.
There's a reason why they're investigating it as a criminal organization, and it's not an isolated incident. And the news reports talking about they're looking for others in connection.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Criminals who are in Brazil participating in this sex tourism, which is very important for combating organized crime. As in this case here, he's in jail and can provide information to other criminals who are in Brazil participating in this sex tourism, which is what he even...
Now, he's in jail and he could provide information, so they're telling him to pretty much other passport bros, you give up other passport bros names and actions and they're going to reduce that time. They are probably going to pressure this motherfucker to start ratting. But it's like, for me, there's nothing that's reducing your time, sir. If I'm the cops, if I'm prosecuting him, I'm telling him all sorts of tall tales and fabrications and fake paperwork that he could sign so he could snitch on other people, and it ain't reducing his time.
LT checked him. LT said,
You staying there for at least 34 to 40 years, buddy. And that's a minimum. I think that's too polite. You should be there for life. Floyd will spend his life savings trying to beat this case. Comes back to the lawyer. The lawyer's like,
bad news, they gave you life.
Yeah, buddy.
Sayonara.
You could spend all the money you want, buddy, to give you life, you fucking filthy predator. And that's what they should be doing to these folks. Throw them under the jail. He's talking about, because he's NYC's from New York. I don't know if he's from a hood in New York or whatever. Where I'm from, we don't campaign for folks to get locked up. We're not campaigning for jail. Jail's a heinous, disgusting, zesty place. Ain't nobody's campaigning for jail. But for rapists, for predators, for child predators, throw them under the jail, man. Fuck them niggas. That's where it changes. That's where it's instantly
lock his ass up.
Like, the fuck we talking about out here? And if they were in proximity, they'll get stomped out by the locals ourselves. Like, what are we doing out here? None of this is acceptable in the slightest. When you see things like this in the report, the sexual exploitation, according to the investigation, the man is part of the movement called the Passport Bros, formed by criminals who use economic power to exploit social vulnerabilities in Latin American and Southeast Asian countries. In social media posts, the man declared himself as a sexual tourist. And this is the thing, Floyd absolutely said that shit on his channel. He said, chest out, this is what I'm doing. I'm a sexual tourist. He said this shit right after he said this.
Hit the super chat. We are going to ban people today, so we are getting rid of all you guys. So if you want to come out and be disrespectful, you gotta go.
And right before he said this,
I only caught chlamydia. That's it.
we know this is a popular theme. They're always talking about Thailand. Some are going to the Philippines. That covers the Southeast Asian countries. In Latin America, we already know where they're booty clapping it up in Colombia and Brazil. And then, of course, NYC's in the Sioux and the DR. So they know the game plan. It's publicized everywhere. Getting views on YouTube doing it. It's quite obvious. Only the folks that are practicing mental gymnastics can't see the exploitation. And this is the problem. Formed by criminals. A number of passport bros are felons. A lot of the most visible passport bros that crash out and have some of the biggest incidents, the world stars, the J Rellos, the Floyds. Floyd's a 3-time felon back home with different felonies in different states. J Rello spent 7 or 8 years in prison for a felony that also involved an SA. He was the getaway driver. The other person allegedly SA'd a person. So J Rello's no stranger to this behavior as well. These are passport bros that are prominent, stealing all the headlines. Both tried to separate themselves from the name passport bro. The local authorities said, you built your name off of this. This is the network that we see. This is a visible wave that's going on. So that's what they're feeding into. They don't give a fuck about any of the denial. So if the authorities are going that way, that's the way they see it. Mental gymnastics ain't gonna save you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all came out and y'all were active today. Shout out to y'all. I don't believe I seen anybody saying any filthy comments defending predatory actions or any of the filthiness. So shout out to everybody in the chat. And we did not see the FBA propaganda and the Black War. I hate that shit. We didn't see that in the chat, but we seen that in Razor Ray's chat, and we see a bunch of weirdos starting this Black War, the diaspora war. We see that all over the internet. We don't see that in reality at all. Go outside, you don't see people talking about these tethers, this and X, Y. I'm like, nigga, what the hell? Only on the internet. But shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna wrap this one up though. I want to pull up that one article. I want to pull up the one article real quick that outlines the criminal activity. I was looking for it when I was doing my edit. I'm like, where the fuck did I pull up? Where did I put that article? Where they outlined the criminal investigation, and that's where they were giving some details. I'm sure it could be in the Discord. Does anybody know if it's in the Passport Bro tab in the Discord? Ah, shit. We got too many things here. We definitely got to get into. That's one of the most important parts of this episode, the criminal investigation. I want to get into the nitty gritty, the details that they have, because there's other suspects. I want to know who else. Who are the other suspects? And let's get into that report about Skylar's Discord too, because they're in the Discords too. They're investigating Discords, and I have random motherfuckers pop up in my Discord with fake profile looking ass motherfuckers all the time. So I'm like, who are these motherfuckers? I was talking to somebody off air, and I'm like, I cuss entirely too much on my show. Actually, probably more in real life. More than in real life. It's unnecessary. It's excessive. I'm trying to demonetize all these videos myself. Anti-Gravity says, damn, Floyd is weird, but I didn't expect this. I'm not surprised. I've been calling out Floyd's weirdness for a while. I'm definitely not surprised, honestly. It's like, who do we think these weirdos are? When we peel the layer back and we look into the personalities of these weirdos that do these heinous crimes, who do we think they are? And then when you look at somebody like Floyd, and it's like, yeah, you kind of do fit the mold. You kind of do look like a weird fucking predator. Act like a weird fucking predator. Oh, you wanted to call in? The lines are open. I don't trust folks calling in though, because somebody tried to porn bomb Razor Rays, so I might keep folks off the camera or off the screen until they produce a safe setting on camera where I know they ain't gonna do no fuck shit. So if you want to call in, you can call in. Anybody want to call in? The lines are open. We only have 16 slots on the panel, so if you're not one of the first 16, and I doubt all those motherfuckers. Nobody calls in that of an abundance of folks calling in. So why am I struggling? All right, salute to everybody in the chat. Damn, folk. Give me a second, chat. Yeah, if y'all gonna call in. We here. Let me just re-up on some water. Everybody is dipping out of these groups. Why? Because the Passport Bro RICO is in full effect. They announced it. They're talking about it's a criminal organization. They're looking for others. If this investigation was primarily taking place in America, you damn well know there's a RICO on the way. But this is a Brazil operation, and I don't know how to get down in Brasilia like that. So who knows? We'll see. Call in link. Okay, so the password is test. Whoever's trying to get in, it says password incorrect. Are you case sensitive? Is test being spelled like this? If not, it ain't gonna work for you.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Okay, so somebody's trying to get on in the back, and they're trying to do some fuck shit. Clearly, that's what's going on. The man, you know what? You're not getting... Folks do this all the time. They think they're going to get a level of attention. Actually, no, this will actually be good. Give me a second, chat. Let me do some investigation. These niggas want to play these dumbass troll games? Fuck it. We'll play these dumbass troll games, nigga. How the fuck don't I... Bro, don't play it. Don't play those goofy ass games, nigga. Hold up. Hold up, chat. All right, so Passport Bro Army's calling in the back. I forgot you guys aren't hearing any audio. Y'all just seeing me peck away. Hold up. Passport Bro Army, you called. We're gonna need a camera on. Unfriendly Stoic, we're gonna need a camera on if you guys are gonna say anything. Okay, so I'm gonna be out with it. I'm just gonna tell y'all what the fuck we said in the back. So Friendly Stoic is, I'm not even gonna say certain things that you're saying because that's unnecessary, but Stoic, he's going off in the back. He's crashing out. And I'm telling Stoic, like, bro, you are accused of porn bombing a man's live stream right now, so we ain't playing those dusty ass games. Like, you're gonna have to like clear that up and prove that it wasn't you, or at least say it wasn't you, acknowledge it wasn't you. And this dumbass nigga's like, you know I didn't. I'm like, nigga, I wasn't at the goddamn stream, you dumbass nigga. I don't got time to do no dumbass investigation on some background characters, nigga. Out with it or fuck off. So this nigga's saying you don't play those nigger games, and I'm like, nigger with the hard R, if you don't get this pussy ass nigga the fuck out of here. And that is it. That's pretty much what's going on. A bunch of vulgarity, a bunch of dustiness. That's what's going on behind the stage or behind the scenes. We banned Stoic from the Discord because Stoic is accused of porn bombing, and he's crashing out, acting a goofy. So he's looking very guilty right now, and he never cams up, so he's not getting on the panel. It's all these passport bros that get into your Discord and get into your space and dust it up, and now they're compromised, and now the RICO's on you. All right, passport bro army, do you got a camera or anything to prove that you're not gonna porn bomb the stream? You saying nah, no weird shit, but you're not camming, bro. We're out, man. Fuck this, man. Y'all niggas waste my time, man. I have blunts to smoke, nigga. I'm a free nigga. I ain't Floyd. All right, fuck all this. I ain't Rello.
Leave some walls for me at least. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go live my life, man. Fuck all this shit, man. Y'all niggas could stay in the back.
You are miserable.
We ain't doing none of this. We out, man. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button if you're not already liking the video and subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you catch all the live streams and you ain't catching a dusty replay. Join the members for scarcely uploaded extra quality content. All right, man? We out.